Hi ladies, we are on our CGI lesson number 2 for spring break. So today you're going to be recording your work on page 21 in your packet. So today we are going to be talking about a problem where we have some money that was made and we want to figure out how many tickets we actually sold in order to make the amount of money that we have. So Mrs. Babs learned that $1,348 worth of tickets were sold at the carnival. If the tickets cost $4 for $1, so you get 4 tickets and you only pay $1, how many tickets were sold? So Mrs. Babs learned that we made $1,348 worth of tickets that were sold at the carnival. And if the tickets cost $4 for $1, so you get 4 tickets for $1, how many tickets were sold? So there was $1,348 worth of tickets sold. Okay, so we have $1,348, and that's the tickets that were sold. They made that money off the tickets. And then we're selling the tickets for $1. Okay, so for every $1 you spend, you get 4 tickets. So how many tickets were sold? We want to know how many total tickets we sold if we made $1,348. So how many tickets were sold? So this one's a little bit different. You really have to think about that 4 and that 1. So if I took that 4 away and I said, okay, so every ticket was $1 and we made $1,348. How many tickets would we have sold? Okay, well, we would have sold 1,348 because 1 ticket is $1. But in this instance, 4 tickets cost us $1. So we need to take that quantity and we need to quadruple it to figure out how many tickets were actually sold for that total price. So on page 21, you're going to continue recording all of the quantities, and then that's going to help us figure out how many total tickets were sold. So go ahead, pause your video, work through the plan, solve, check sections, write out that equation and explain your thinking, and then unpause your video and we will talk about it together. So you should have already our quantities up on the paper. $1,348 is represents the total money we earned selling all the tickets. 4 represents the total tickets sold for $1. Okay, so every $1 we spend, we get 4 tickets. So we want to think about if we have this 1,348, this represents if we had $1 for 1 ticket, okay? But we want to figure out if we have 4 tickets for $1, how many tickets would that actually represent, okay? So if I take my 1,348 and I do that 4 times, that's going to tell me how many total tickets I have. Okay, so I have my $1,348, and I'm going to take this amount and I'm going to multiply it times 4, because when I multiply it times 4, that tells me how many total tickets I actually sold. It gets a little bit tricky because for $1, you're getting these 4 tickets, okay? So we have to actually multiply this by 4 to figure out how many total tickets it is. We're going to take this times 4. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 3, 17, 18, 19. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. So we have 5,392 tickets. But we can also solve this, and this isn't money, this is tickets. And remember, because we had tickets and money, we couldn't add these together because then we would have had two different units. Can't subtract these because then you get two different units. And then if we're dividing, that's just going to make us even smaller. And we don't want it to get any smaller, we wanted it to get bigger. Another way that we could have solved this is by using partial products. So breaking apart, this would be 1,348. And we would multiply that by the 4 ones. 4 times 1,000 is 4,000. 4 times 300, so 4 times 3 is 12, add your 2 zeros. 4 times 4 is 16, add your 0. 4 times 8 is 32. So now we take these 4 quantities and we're going to add them together. We have 4,000, 1,200. Oops, I'm going to put a 0 here as a placeholder because I just meant that. Because we want to make sure that we line up all of our place values. And then 32. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2. 0 plus 0, so 6 plus 3 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then again, we can just kind of forget about the 0. 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have that 5,392 tickets. Last way that we could solve this if we wanted would be using lattice. So just making sure that we have all of those digits. And then because 4 is a 1-digit number, we only need just lines down the center. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 1 is 4. So we have our 2. 3 plus 6 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 4 plus 1 is 5. So you'll notice on all three of these strategies, we're getting the exact same answer. So our answer is 5,392 tickets. And then our number sentence is us taking $1,348 and multiplying that times 4 to get 5,392.